What would you do if you had been chasing the fish of your dreams? You finally get it to eat, and then that sucker wraps you around a tree or some debris in the river. We're gonna find out. Hey everyone, David, Northwest Fly Fishing Outfitters, coming to you with another Fly Fishing Unfiltered. And today I am joined by
Zach Carruthers, Northwest Fly Fishing Outfitters as well.
One of our guides here. And Zach, the other day, you and I had the opportunity to go fish the salmon fly hatch, the coveted hatch of the Deschutes River.
We had a good day.
We had probably the best day I've ever had on the salmon fly hatch. And I was watching you work this run, and you got this beautiful cast out. You'd been stalking this trout. You hooked it. It was a tank. It was a beast.
She was pissed.
She was pissed. And it took you immediately for a run. You fought it back in. And then what happened next?
Well, she was pretty smart. She got underneath the log and wrapped my line around it. And so I had to adapt and overcome.
And I just so happened, because I wanted to see you on this fish, I had the drone flying, and it was totally unintentional to get this. Yeah. But I thought this would be a great opportunity for us to show people, when you are in this situation, how you handle a fish. So what I'd love for you to do is just take a moment, narrate us through how you handled this fish, because I don't want to be a spoiler alert, but you landed the fish. It was a gorgeous red side rainbow. You got the upper hand on it, and I want you to teach these people how to do it.
Yeah, you got to be lucky.
You got to be lucky. But
pays
you
to
have
be lucky,
skill.
Pays to be good, really pays to be both.
Yep. So let's go ahead and break that down now. All right, so Zach, you are on a hot fish. I watched this cast, beautiful fish comes up and eats it. And this is a hot fish. Walk us through what's going on here.
First of all, the funny thing is this day I decided to no more drag for my trout or my clients. We're doing clickers only. This thing just ran. So it was a super fun day, super fun fish. But as I was bringing it in after a bit of a fight, this has been chopped up so you don't get to see the whole thing. But my girl ran underneath a log that I could not see. Obviously, when you're fighting fish, try to avoid and think ahead. It's a big thing is to if you see some obstructions, plan ahead for when you hook the fish. But when you don't plan, like me, and luckily I got to wade out a little deep.
Yes, you did.
And I saw the log wasn't super big.
You grabbed a hold of your fly line. You got your fly line in your hand. You worked it around that log, keeping tension on the fish the entire time.
Tension on the fish, but also trying to move it to try to give it slack and kind of basically have your wrist be the action in the tip of your fly rod. Okay. And I put 1 foot underneath the log and kind of pulled back a little bit to give a little bit of slack, lifted the log, pulled the line out from underneath it, and still had a fish on.
Still fish on. So Zach, that is awesome to see exactly how you broke that down, how you saved the day on that big trout. It was pretty epic to watch. I just happened to be there with the drone.
Yeah, that was handy.
The fishing was pretty incredible. I really appreciate you breaking that down for us to help our subscribers know what they should do if they find themselves in that precarious position. Anything else you want to say about that fish?
No, oh man, it was rad. It was beautiful. We ended up catching some really big fish that day. Definitely, it's best to plan ahead. But you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather.
That's right.
So things will happen. And you just end up trying things that you hope will work. Some don't, some do.
Some do, and in this case, it worked. And, as I'm standing there watching, there is no way he's going to keep this fish on. And the moment you kick that free, I watched that fish go airborne again. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, it's back on. And that fish went straight for the middle of the river. It was an epic fight. Thank you for tuning in to another Fly Fishing Unfiltered, where we are all about making fly fishing more fun, easier to understand, and accessible to all. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right there. We got a ton of content coming out. We're going to be talking caddisflies here, because even though the big salmon fly hatch is over, man, the waves of caddisflies are hitting all of our rivers right now, and we need to be prepared.
And the waves of people are out of there.
The waves of people are out of there. So now is an epic time to be out there fishing. We appreciate you tuning in to Fly Fishing Unfiltered, and we will see you next time.